Welcome to the December edition of the Missouri School Boards Association's Board Report. We begin with a look at the 2022 MSBA Annual Conference in cooperation with the Missouri Association of School Administrators. This year's event was once again held in Kansas City. School safety was the theme of the first general session. During that session, MSBA's Executive Director Melissa Randall made a major announcement regarding funding to support school district needs for emergency operations planning and development.
The Department of Public Safety is providing funding for all school districts throughout the state of Missouri to receive for free the application for emergency operation planning that many of you have been using, that MSBA developed a few years ago. And so that application, that online tool, along with the training and the support, will now be available to all school districts for free.
MSBA's Center for Education Safety is offering free webinars so your school district can find out how to take advantage of this great resource and get trained on the implementation, numerous features, and use of your emergency operations planning tool. Visit the MSBA website for more information on webinar registration. Missouri's 2023 Teacher of the Year, Christina Andrade Melli, spoke during the conference's third general session and banquet. The evening was dubbed a Night of Champions, and she stressed the importance of being a champion for public schools.
We have done things in education in the last 3 years that we could never have imagined. The extraordinary has become ordinary because it's what we needed to do for our students and our communities. But I'd encourage you to reach out to the people who did that work, colleagues on your board, your staff, your families, your communities. Thank them, recognize them, and then go out and tell somebody else about it. If we are not telling the stories of public education, of the struggles and the triumphs, somebody else is going to tell our story for us.
Conference General Session keynote speakers included school safety experts Michelle Gay, John McDonald, and Frank DeAngelis, former NASA astronaut Dr. Bernard A. Harris, and one of the greatest Olympic track and field athletes of all time, Jackie Joyner-Kersee. The conference featured more than 90 concurrent sessions on a wide range of topics, Missouri's premier education trade show, the Education Expo, and MSBA's Student Showcase of Public School Programs. MSBA's Delegate Assembly met in conjunction with the annual conference to establish the position statements that will guide advocacy work during the coming year. Speaking of advocacy, the 2023 regular session of the Missouri General Assembly convenes on January 4th. MSBA will keep you informed on developments during the legislative session through our weekly Legislative Voice newsletter, critical issue alerts, and immediate updates. Information on legislative issues can also be found on MSBA's Action Center website. And mark your calendar now for MSBA's Legislative Forum to be held in Jefferson City on March 28th. That's it for this month's edition of the MSBA Board Report. Thanks for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and thank you for all that you do to ensure all students succeed. We leave you this month with words of inspiration from Olympic champion Jackie Joyner-Kersee on the power school board members have by being champions for children.
The greater we are, the more challenges we will face. Because everyone loves to lift you up, but they really be trying to find a way to tear you down. So the work is never done. So continue on that journey, continue to work hard, continue to meet those challenges. No matter how challenging it is, none of you are giving up on education, giving up on our young people. So you give them the hope, you give them the guidance, you give them the light. Because a lot of our students are in dim lights and don't believe that it's possible. But you give them the hope that the impossible is probable. So keep doing what you're doing and shining that light.